Hey guys, so it has been a really long time since I have posted on BookTube, but I have been studying for my exams and stuff, so I wanted a bit of a break. And to be quite honest, it was actually very refreshing not having to worry about scheduling and pre-recording and pre-uploading and everything else that comes along with BookTube and just uploading and everything. I'm always constantly worried that I'm not going to have a video up, and then I'm always late with my videos because I'm so worried. It just creeps up with you, and then you decide, stuff it. You know, I'm going to just take a break and we can go from there. Over the next few days, I am going to do a reading vlog. I have a wee bit of plans for tomorrow. Not big. I've got no exams tomorrow. I've got no exams until next Wednesday, which is the 28th, I believe. So I can do a wee bit of reading, but the main objective of this kind of reading vlog is to read as much as I can, because I'm extremely behind on my reading challenge for the year. I think Goodreads said we have about 46 days left, and I am 10 books behind my reading goal. Not good. So this reading vlog is hopefully going to help pick that up a wee bit. I've got a wee prank that I want to do on my sister tomorrow involving balloons, so I will be putting that in this vlog as well, and that'll be amazing. I want to read, or I'm about to start reading, Let It Snow by John Green, Maureen Johnson and Myracle, because I haven't read that yet and it's been sitting on my shelf. There are a lot of people that don't like this, and I don't know why, but everyone's got their own opinions, and I mean, I don't even know whether I'm going to like it or not. I have not long finished reading The Lord of the Flies, and that was amazing, and I did my English exam on that this morning. Not quite sure how I went with that, but we'll see later into next year when I get my results back for that. But I'm going to start reading this and crack down on this reading challenge through Goodreads. Looking at my kind of uploads in the YouTube studio, I have not uploaded a video since the beginning of October. That is ridiculous. Also, one last thing, I do realise I am in pyjamas, but it is like 6 PM. It is cold, it has been raining. You probably won't be able to really notice that. Kind of. It's been raining quite a bit and hailing, and it is cold outside, so I'm in my pyjamas in my bed and I am getting warm. So it's the next day. It is Tuesday the 20th of November and it's prank day. So I'm currently in my sister's bedroom. I've just taken out her friend's mattress, which is just over there, and I am now filling her room with balloons. I've got balloons all in the hallway here, and this room is absolutely filled with them, and I've still got about 100 more which I need to blow up, so it is going to look sick once it's done. So this is it so far. Let me just tilt that down a wee bit. This is a crap ton of balloons, so I've still got heaps more to go. It's gonna be really good. So after several hours of blowing up more balloons and watching Spider-Man Homecoming while doing that, the room is finally done. I'm not going to open the door too much. like I did a really good job. Now I want to get some toothpicks and maybe stick them to the door or something. That'll be sick, and be like, please take one or something. I don't know, but that is 400 balloons blown up over the course of like a few days. I'm pretty sure I've got like whiplash on my neck and things because 4 balloons blew up on me while I was blowing them up in a row, and each time they smacked me and caused whiplash, so that's great. It's currently 1:45 in the afternoon and I'm back tucked up in bed because it's a bit cold, and the room is finally filled with balloons, as you guys saw in the previous clips. I'm currently working my way through Let It Snow still. I'm on chapter 5 of John Green's story, which is a cheer-tastic Christmas miracle. I don't know what to think about this one so far. Anything. I don't know. So far, Maureen Johnson's story is a lot better, but, you know, John Green is a good writer, so it could pick up, but I just don't see it going anywhere. Right, so I've just found out my sister is got about 10 minutes left of her lesson, and then my mum will go and pick her up. So my mum will let me know when she's about to go pick her up, and I'm going to set up my cameras. So I'm just using my phone, what I'm filming off now, and my computer. And my mum's also going to film her from behind, and we're going to get several different angles of reactions to see what one looks the best, I suppose. Until I get the all go, I am going to continue reading Let It Snow. I've got a chapter and a little bit left of John Green's book before I move on to Lauren Miracle's. It was that wall and her bed. So the balloons could cover me better. No, I think the car just drove past. I just like to point out quickly here that her name's not Emma, it's Lisa.
Why the dog fly?
Right, prank's all over now, as you can see. I went out and did some jobs once the prank had all gone, and now I'm inside, back in my pyjamas again after I've had a shower, and my aim tonight is to finish Let It Snow. I'm on the last chapter of John Green's story, and then I just have Lauren Miracle's left. Gotta tell you though, I'm not really finding the vibe with John Green's book. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not horrible, but they're either obsessed with cheerleaders or obsessed with Twister, and why? There just seems to be the main focus is either on the cheerleaders or Twister. I don't see the obsession or why the obsession is there, but that seems to be the thing, although he's trying to come across with one of the characters about sexism, so that's a good point to make within his kind of stories. He's trying to make people aware about sexism, but yeah, not really digging the whole story though. I've got a chapter left of that, and then Lauren Miracle's to decide whether it's a good read or a not very good read at the moment. I think it's sitting on between 2 to 3 stars because it's not that great at the moment. Hey guys, so I'm back from the gym and I've been cleaning up a wee bit, just doing some tidying and stuff. And I've come across some books which I'm going to give out to my library, so kind of like an unhaul kind of thing, which I'm going to do right now for you guys. I have Room by Emma Donoghue. Great book, but I haven't read it in forever, and I have been clearing out my shelves, so now I've only got 1 shelf of books, which is my black shelf, instead of 2, because I've only got 1 year left of school, and then I'm hopefully going up north for study. I don't really want to leave behind a whole lot of books, so if I slowly limit my books that I own means that there's a list that I'm going to take up with me. I have both Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens, Agenda, and Leo and the Offbeat by Becky Albertalli. Great books. Well, great book, I should say. I haven't read Leo on the Offbeat. I've tried, but I just couldn't get into it, so I stopped. Jojo Moyes, After You. I couldn't get into that one either, and if I can't get into a book, I'm going to hate the whole thing, and I'd rather not hate it. The Lovely Bones, such a beautiful book, but again, I don't see myself reading it again, so what's the point in keeping a book if I'm not going to read it again, considering that I'm going to be leaving home in like a few years. Book Thief by Marcus Suzak. Heaps of people loved it and cried reading it. I didn't see the emotion within it. I did a reading vlog where I read the book Thief, so I will link that down below if you want to see me read it, but I didn't like it. And last but not least, this was on my sister's shelf, and it's Katy Perry's unauthorized biography. I'm gonna pass those on as well. That's the unhauling that I'm doing. I've still got all of these books down here, and also these, which can't fit on my shelf. Good morning, guys. It is now Thursday morning, and yesterday I read pretty much nothing apart from a couple of pages. Hoping that today I can get some reading done and read Lauren Miracle's story in Let It Snow. I've got a little bit left of the last chapter of John Green's book, and then I'll be in Lauren Miracle's. I really dislike John Green's book. I don't see where it's actually going throughout the 12 chapters. And a major thing for me would be that its obsessions are with Twister and cheerleaders, and you know, good for you if that's what you're obsessed about, but in a novel, why would you be obsessed with that and not really progress to say why? I just don't understand that. So I'm going to finish that story and then just move on, because I'm getting sick of John Green's story and Let It Snow. Hey guys, so for yet another day I have done almost no reading. I've read a few pages and that is about it, but today I did go to an op shop with one of my friends and I got 3 books. I got The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo by Stieg Larsson. I've heard that that's really good, but I haven't read it yet, so when I saw it in the op shop I picked it up. I also got Cassandra Clare's Clockwork Angel, which is the first book in the Shadowhunters series. I've heard great things about Cassandra Clare's books, but haven't yet read any of them. I used to have a copy of one of her books, but then gave it away. Yep. And the last one is All the Major Constellations by Pratima Kants. I don't know much about this one, but it sounded really good from the back. I'm not going to read that out or try and guess what this is about, because we all know I'll be far off. But those are the 3 books I got. I'm about to go out and do some horse poo, and sort out all the horses and animals, and then I'll be back in to finish Lauren Miracle's story and Let It Snow, because her story I should say, is the only one I have left to read. So I'm finally sitting down reading Let It Snow again to try and finish it. As you can hear, Lisa is popping the balloons because there's so many of them, and it's come to the point where both she and my mother are getting pissed off with them, so now she's popping them, which is very much distracting when you're wanting to read. I'm on chapter 2 of Lauren Miracle's story, which is called A Patron's Need of Pigs. It's just the beginning, so I'm not expecting much at this stage, but I do feel like it's quite boring. Hopefully it'll get better, but don't know. I'm going to continue reading and see kind of what I feel. 20 to 11. I have just finished Let It Snow by John Green, Maureen Johnson, and Myracle. About a 2-star. Didn't really enjoy it. Maureen Johnson's story was probably the best in my opinion. John Green and Myracle's, I did not like it at all. I mean, everyone's got their own taste, so if it's something that you enjoyed, then you enjoyed it. I just found that John Green's and, well, all of them, but John Green and Myracle's in particular were extremely cheesy. And although cheesy can be good, you can easily overdo cheesy, and I think that's what they did. I feel like that's why I didn't like it. I wouldn't particularly rave over this book. This is it for this reading vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, and you have any opinions on Let It Snow, please let me know your opinions on them. My uploading schedule is going to be all over the place, so I probably won't upload for ages because of exams, but I will upload as soon as I can, and I will see you guys in that video when that comes on. Bye!